As a veteran of countless Pokemon adventures and a collector of rare artifacts, I must say that the latest revelation in Pokemon Horizons has left me both intrigued and alarmed.
The mysterious substance known as Laquium, with its ties to the elusive paradise land of Laqua, seems to hold immense power. A power that can dramatically enhance a Pokemon's abilities, yet potentially turn it into an uncontrollable beast.
And heads up, the latest episode 64 of Pokemon Horizons reveals a chilling method to maximize a Pokemon's power, providing insight into the antagonist's objectives. Notably, Spinel from the Explorers was the first to exploit this enigmatic substance, resulting in his Pokemon becoming significantly stronger and extraordinarily swift compared to its previous abilities. In a fairly recent episode of Pokemon Horizons, it was revealed that Spinel managed to steal a small sample of a substance known as Laquium, implicating Friday in the process. This substance, tied to the mythical paradise land of Laqua, represented a major step forward for the explorers' goals, although just what it does or why they wanted remained a mystery. It seemed to have some connection to keeping the explorers' boss, Giveon, alive. But that's not all the mystery substance can do. And just so they were missing it in making a seat problem. So I put the medium players, as I say, in capital, the language disguising specialized and potent creature. And in a remarkable transformation, the Laquium not only fueled Umbreon's aggression, but also propelled it to extraordinary speeds that made it almost impossible to follow. With an overwhelming force, Umbreon knocked out Amethio's terastylized Cerulege in a single strike. Liko and Florigato seemed the next victims, but upon witnessing the Laquium being used, Terrapagos erupted with furious intensity, transforming into its terrestrial form and shattering the piece of Laquium, thus reversing Umbreon's power amplification. The strange amplification of Umbreon's power seemed almost sinister, reminiscent of Team Rocket's devious strategies to boost a Pokemon's prowess. However, under the influence of Laquium, Umbreon behaved oddly, but still obeyed its trainer's commands, which was unlike most Berserk Pokemon. Thankfully, Umbreon was only exposed to the substance briefly, and it remains uncertain what long-term consequences that might bring for a Pokemon. Once the influence wore off, Spinel and his Umbreon withdrew, prompting Amethio and Liko to pursue them. In a previous episode, there were whispers about the connection between the enigmatic Laquium and Terrapagos. You see, Terrapagos produces a rosy fog when it reveals glimpses of the Rouse to Liko, much like how Laquium shines pink. Mrs. Rayford from Naranja Academy hinted that Laqua was supposed to have a radiant pink hue, making this link even more intriguing. It seems that the Laquium imparts an invigorating force upon those it touches, possibly prolonging their lives as seen with Giveon. Spinel hypothesized that Terrapagos might counteract the effects of Laquium because it appears to be its opposite in some way. It's quite clear that the harmful consequences of Laquium provide a strong rationale for the villains in Pokemon Horizons aiming to obtain it with such power at their disposal, as they would undoubtedly have the ability to dominate the world.